What is up, guys? Welcome back to OtemGaming channel. We're continuing on where I left off. Alright, so from what I remember is that I was broke, so hopefully I actually won't spend any money. I also have a danger of me being being kicked out from what's it called, from being the leader because I have 8 months left, and I think there's only one opportunity where they'll give me like 6 months of extension. But if I'm able to export all the planks just in time, I think I'll be able to get those 6 months, probably a year, hopefully a year worth of extension. Alright, so I'm just fast forwarding it because there's nothing going on right now. I can't spend any money clearly because I'm broke. Let's see.
His most gracious Majesty has dispatched your replacement, but he somehow managed to get himself kidnapped by vicious pirates along the way. I had nothing to do with it. Nothing they can prove, at least.
Alright, so I think this was my one and only emergency mandate extension. So I only have a year and 5 months left. I think that should be more than enough time for me to be able to export all the planks. The only problem is if all the trees around this area goes away, this building will actually destroy itself, which is not convenient at all if you want to make sure that, what's it called, that I want to export all my planks. Alright. As for the last video, I did make a lot of editing. I think this time around I won't do that. I'll just keep everything as it is, so you guys can see everything what's going on. For now, it's, nothing's going on. I'll probably maybe make some small editings. Let's see. Alright, so this game already came out from the PlayStation, or you guys already have it if you guys have PS Plus. Let me know what you guys think with how this game is. I'm not sure if you guys have tried multiplayer before, but
Last night, His Majesty tragically died while lighting the world's biggest bonfire. The king is dead. Long live the king!
alright, so this time around I will put the 6 months of mandate extension because I do have 45%, and I think a year 9 months might be a bit too short, so I'm trying to get 50%. As long as I get 50%, I'll be able to guarantee my independence so I can move on to the next era. That's the only way you can move to the next era from the beginning of this part. Let's see. So yeah, it's kind of slow for now.
It turns out that the Pirate King is quite a nice fellow, if I do say so much.
I think I am going to put an opera house because it might. I'm not sure if I should do it or not. I think I'm gonna risk it because I do need more. More jobs, so let's do that. Alright, so the docks, if you have more than one dock, whatever your teamster can transport to, they kind of splits up. So most of my teamsters are putting the exports on this dock instead of this one. Doesn't really matter at this point because it's just the beginning. if you guys do have a traffic problem at
Jolly good news, old chap. The piece you commissioned for the Pirate King is ready. All that is left is to cast the role of the title character.
Alright, so I think I'll choose the 6 months mandate extension again. Just because my ratings is actually dropping down. It's not good. I'm gonna try to find or see the reason why my thing is going down. I think I did not have let's see. Could probably put some entertainment buildings. Crime safety I can't do anything yet because you can only put police departments once you move on to the next era. Housing it's pretty bad, so I'll probably put more. And then religion's pretty bad, so I'll put a church for now. Just a simple one. And then probably put some few houses around. So I don't want to lose. I don't want to lose so quickly. I'm broke. And you can't actually buy any bonds at this point because you're not an actual country yet, or you don't have independence yet. Alright, so quickly we got some people in the church working already. My rating has gone up, which is what I want. Hopefully by the time they finish the houses, the ratings will increase a lot more. I can put them right here. Oh yeah. So rating is going up. Let me check the almanac real quick. The almanac is you hold L2 and then you press square to get the almanac out. And you know, checking the happiness part is the most important part because you guys will see later on that people will hate you or you'll try your best to get everybody happy, but that's not the case in this game. So right now I can't buy any, or I can't make any hospitals yet because you can only start doing that in the next era. I think it's called the World Wars. Food variety is pretty good. Entertainment's not that great. I might put a second building for the religion. Another church to increase religion. Let's see. Jobs. I'll probably put out another plantation so that way more people can work. Because there's 10 unemployed people. So it's not that good. I think I should because usually I do have more. I usually put like around 2 or 3 plantations at a time. This time around I didn't do anything of that. So I'll probably put, see what we have right here. Move this way so we don't hear the dogs. We have corn. So what I like to do is I like putting sugar because you can make a rum distillery. And in the beginning, when you first start off, I feel like you make the most money out of it.
Presidente. Whoa, I'm getting ahead of myself. Governor, the island is ripe for revolution.
Alright, so I've already hit the 50+% rating, so I could already proclaim independence. What I'll do right now is I'll save it real quick. Let me just save it real quick just for insurance. Just in case if I do want to fight, I'm gonna have this as backup because I don't want to, say that I want to fight them and end up losing. Then I have to start all over again from the beginning, everything from scratch. If I put more guard towers, I think I'll have a better chance of combating them. Yeah, I'm gonna try to milk out more money out of them. Getting exaggerated by putting 4 more. Whoops. Alright, so we're not gonna attack them yet. I'm gonna put more guard towers and then I'm gonna save. Hopefully hopefully that's the right choice. If not, then I'll just I'll have a debt of $10,000 bail bonds. That it automatically counts as a bail bond. So once you become independent, you have to pay that off. If not, then interest ratings will make what you owe even higher, or you owe more money than you should. Hopefully I don't hit the negative 10,000 at this point. If it doesn't work this time around, this method, then I'll just what's it called, I'll just go for the bail bonds. If you guys want to experiment things in this game and you're not too sure if it's gonna ruin, you know, the outcome, I'll always suggest to make a separate save file, or you could just save it.
You've managed to win the Pirate King over to our side. He's offered us a part of the pirates' plunder.
Oh, nice. So, like I said before, just make a separate save file, or you could just save it from your main file. But make sure that if you don't like what's going on when you're trying to experiment, you know, just load it back up like as if nothing happened. Just make sure that you don't save it after you start doing your things, or else that defeats the purpose. Alright, now I think I'm gonna declare independence. I have 4 guard towers on each dock. And autosave. Perfect timing right there. I don't have to manually save it. So yeah, this game on the PS4, you will have manual saves, and if you guys do play multiplayer, it will happen too.
Presidente, I'm shaking. You're shaking. Everyone is shaking.
Great. Now there's an earthquake literally when us about to declare independence.
The earthquake is over. We made it. I am now going to rethink my life and the choices I have made. Done. Now, let's evaluate the damage.
His Majesty's Jubilee is approaching. Present him with...
Nah, I'm not gonna pay for that, so I'm gonna slow it down a little bit, and I am going to repair all for $3,000. I'll be a little bit in debt, but that's okay. And I'll...
Presidente. Woo! I'm getting ahead of myself. Governor.
His Majesty is most amused.
I'm gonna let them come at me right now. Hopefully that should be enough. Yeah, it seems like I'll have a pretty good chance this time. Alright. Yeah, a lot better than last time. I probably won't cut it up just to show you guys what happened, but basically I left 2 guard towers in each dock, and yeah, it wasn't a good idea. It's better for you to actually fight them off, so that way you don't have debt. And I won. There you go. I'm entering World Wars now. So once you move on to the next era, you have the opportunity to actually, make your own constitution. And this one, I'm going to put that all citizens will vote on religion and state. Well, you have 3 choices on the first one, which is the voting rights. You can make only male vote. You can make all wealthy people vote, or you can make everybody vote. But this one, I think I'll put everybody. I'll put him. That's a Democrat place. So religion and state, we have 3 options. The first one is religious buildings, lower crime in their vicinity, which is theocracy. Secular state says increased liberty, happiness. And the last one is atheist state, and it says research is faster by 10%. Less religious citizens appear in Tropico. On this one, I think I'll put, let's see. I think I'll put secular state. I think that's worse in between both theocracy and atheist state. So I'll do that. And then last one is armed forces. There's a militia, high school soldiers, additional militia squads raised in battle or in battles. There's conscription. It says no education for soldiers. And then the last one is professional army. And that one says high school soldiers, high effectiveness. The only problem with the high school one is that if you don't have people going to school, or let's say you have a pretty big army but a low number of schools, your army later on becomes extremely weak. And if you do want to change your constitution, let's say if I do put professional army but later on I want to put conscription, every single person in that military base or every single military base that you have will leave, and then after that they'll recruit whatever, or vice versa. I think that's how it works. So for now I'll put conscription, so no education for soldiers yet. But the only issue with this one is that they're not gonna be as effective as professional army, so we'll just do conscription for now. There you go. I just signed my constitution, and now I could go
Out
hold.
with the old and in with the new. El Presidente's legal team has finally tuned our constitution, so it is 53% better than the old one. It even uses one of those fancy serif fonts for the text.
Alright, so now that I'm in the new era, I'm allowed to.
If you think that the communists and the capitalists are a bunch of crazies fighting over stupid ideals, well, wait till you see the other guys. One lot of them walk around everywhere with loaded weapons, and the others, for the most part, refuse to drink alcohol in obscene quantities. People, where is our society headed?
Alright, so now that I moved to the next era, I'm allowed to hold O2 and X to open up my research page. And this time I can start already devote some areas to unlock certain perks. On this one, I think I'll start with table manners. Actually, hold on, not yet. I only have 3 for now. He says that I need to research 2 more technologies, so I will do white flag in this order, and then for up to this point, I'll do table manners. Let's see. Dry dock. I think that one's pretty important. I'll do tanks, steel mill. There you go. Already put what I want to research. There you go. So let's fast forward it, because we don't want to waste a lot of time it going slow. Let's see. Do have a pretty bad depth at the point at this
The
point.
great communist revolution started in Russia. Unfortunately, it was a resounding success. Now they have no one to revolt against.
Pay $10,000 to import communist revolution. Nope, I don't want to do that. Why would I want to do that? Oh, but I don't know. Yeah, there you go. So right here at the, what wasn't lumber mill, was it? No, it was the one where it gets trees. I think in this era you could upgrade it so that you could do reforestation, so you could start growing trees again. But since I started doing it from like the old era, all the trees around the area depleted, so it destroyed itself, which I think is pretty dumb. It should just close and remain open until, you know, you can make more trees, or somehow have a system where you could grow trees again. But that's how the game is. Alright guys, I think up to this point the video is already getting too long. Let me know how the video is. I started introducing a new outro. Hopefully you guys like that too. But until then, I'll see you guys on the next time. Peace.